Questions in English, please?
Casper, returning here as defending champion, when you return to a place you've won before, you've had success before, do you get those feelings and is it good, basically?
Yeah, pretty much from the first moment you land in the airport, you look back at what you kind of remember from last year, and sometimes you even stay in the same hotel room as the year before. So there are plenty of things that are kind of brings back good memories. So this is definitely a really nice stop during the year. It's a shame that they haven't found the spot for it next year in the calendar. Hopefully they will, and you know, it's a for me, perfect place to come here. I play some matches. Last year it went really well. Of course, I won the tournament, but you know, honestly, for the most part, I'm here to try to enjoy and have really good practice on clay before going to, you know, Monte Carlo. Obviously, next week. Today in Norway was snowing, so no point of being there. So much better to be here in Estoril.
In a way, this is also a very different Estoril visit for you, because last year you were after this February off season. You were kind of looking for form, and now you're already in form, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. The start of the year has been much better this year for sure, and compared to, you know, every other year that I've had on tour, it's been the best one. I can easily say so far, and hopefully I can keep it rolling. Hopefully I can have a really good clay season. Obviously it started really well here for me last year with the clay, and then there were a few, you know, disappointing losses, but obviously ended in a really good way with Roland Garros. So hopefully this year I can have, you know, more steady and good results.
Casper, you have been so much more aggressive this season. Was there a specific moment for you when you realized you needed to make this change to your game?
Yeah, it was. It was actually, yes, it was. When I lost the US Open last year in the second round, I lost to Zhang, the Chinese. I think he's a really good player, but and it was a tough match, 5 sets. But I kind of felt like I was just running around, defending for 5 sets, and that he was controlling the match, basically all the time. And you know, I sat down, came back to the locker room, and said to myself and my coach, my team, that, you know, it's time to do a little bit of a change. Because it's not so fun to run around all the time, defending, slicing, and so on. So from kind of that moment, I've tried really hard in practice to go for more aggressive shots, playing a little faster from both the forehand and the backhand, and just accept that there will be a few more mistakes, maybe. Last year, if you look at the average speed during the whole year, I was 5 kilometers per hour down on my forehand last year compared to 2022. So the goal for 24 is to get it back up 5 kilometers at least, and maybe more. You know, why not? You see Sinner, Alcaraz, they're crushing the ball. So I feel like I have the power also, just a matter of trying to use it in a good way.
That was your first match on clay so far this year. It's a really good start on clay. Is it one of the best starts you've had for a first match?
Could be. You know, I've had a few years where I went to South America and played a few clay court matches down there before coming to Europe, but haven't done that in a couple of years. So always a bit, you know, tricky how you're going to arrive back to Europe after, you know, 7-8 months off. And my last match on clay last year was not the best. You know, I really, you know, I felt like I was being toyed with by Arthur Fields in Hamburg. He was, you know, destroying me, and it's a better match on clay now for sure. So yeah, really pleased with it. And Botic, you know, I think he's a great player, and I've had a lot of challenges against him in the past. So for me to beat him in this way is a confidence booster for sure.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Another Portuguese player retired this year here in Estoril, like Pedro last year.
Yeah.
Another Portuguese player that you faced in ATP final.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about João, his legacy in Portuguese tennis?
You know, I just think he's a really nice guy. You know, was a really intense player, competitor, and a tough one to play against because he always brought maximum intensity on the court, and we had some really, you know, tough matches. And honestly, I still remember in Geneva, I think he was so close to winning. I think he deserved to win. I was really lucky to win that title, but I know that he has a title here, which must be, you know, one of the biggest moments of his career. And he also won in Pune, so for you know, Portuguese tennis, I can imagine it's been fantastic. And you know, off the court, I look at him as a friend, and hopefully I will see him around in the years to come, even though he will probably not travel as much as before.
I don't know if you've seen the news. Rafael Nadal has just announced he's pulled out of Monte Carlo. Obviously yourself coming from the Nadal Academy, I just wonder if you have a word on that and his potential absence for a while yet come.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can say anything else than you know, I think you know, he's missed on tour. It's always fun when he's around. He brings millions of eyes to tennis, and hopefully just a matter of time before he'll be ready. He knows his body best. It's a shame that these small, you know, problems keep appearing now, and he's hopeful to come back, and you know, he will return to the tour soon. It was really fun to see him in Australia when he kind of started the year and played a few good matches before, you know, another injury appeared. So really hope for a speedy, you know, recovery, and that he will be back soon.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.